It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check. Hurt.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go now.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready up.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals will take over as he picks off his 10th pass on the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They're set up at the 35 now. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Benson once more. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey.
Option play they give to Benson. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now Murray on the play fake. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Tag. Dragon 60. Set go.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, ball at the 36. Staying with Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 31. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th down. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Danny Gray to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Brought in right side. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get 6 more on their early advantage. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This, our last play of the quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18, go! Third, right there.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
18 Rattler, go!
Penix working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix here from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, Penix. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come 19. Come 19. Hup.
Throwing from the gun here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play in the position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go. Set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go!
Play action, here's Penix. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Come on, set! 19 Lion! Hunt.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Shoot. Green.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Cardinals in possession. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Out comes Blake Gillikin to punt, something he did plenty in Atlanta back in his high school playing days. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap! Go! Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Robinson on the inside give. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
70 Lions! Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready? Go!
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Penix now to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go now.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Looking to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Murray on 3rd down. Benson's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll come up 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught for the first. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They give up the gut to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action now, Murray. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals bump the lead up to 13 points. Sanders all set to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Street.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They've got a man in motion.
79 Bronco. Go.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Gray now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey. Big ass open.
Benson now from the gun. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Easy. Deuce. Who you got?
Benson on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he drives it up past the 45. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Nearly an interception on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Check, check.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Riggs.
From the shotgun, Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Penix to throw. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn that. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go!
Here's a give to Robinson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They put Mooney in motion right. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Cowboy 80. 70 range, Viking 18.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Desperation time here on 4th. Finds London on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll run it with Bijan. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. He breaks a tackle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Head the street. Go.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He throws a bullet deep to their... They did it! He made the interception! And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth! Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 24. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals have the football as he reports his 12th INT of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
You get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands and the passing. What kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on, set.
Setting up to pass. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Here he is to throw. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So the Falcons earn the win in this one.